good day to all my podcast listeners. This is Brian again, your host for Inspiring Educators. And for today's episode, I'm very honored to have two amazing educators from Myanmar. They are both working in the same university, and I'm excited to know things about these teachers and how will they inspire me and all of my listeners. So tonight, let's all welcome Ms. Hnin Moh Moh Kyaw and Ms. A. Mon Zaw. Hi, madams. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm fine, thanks, and very nice to meet you again here. And I'm very pleased to be with you here.
Thank you, Ms. Amon. How about you, Ms. Momo?
Good evening, sir. I'm really pleased to meet you and a chance to have this interview.
Thank you so much. And madams, again, this is not that formal. We're just gonna be doing casual talk on how you too can be an inspiring educators. So let's get started. Ms. Momo, me and my listeners would like to know who is Hnin Moh Moh Kyaw. Can you share something about yourself, ma'am?
Yes, I'm Hnin Moh Moh Kyaw from Myanmar. I'm an English teacher from Technological University, Lashu. I like teaching, so I try this job to be a teacher.
Wow, nice introduction. How about you, Ms. Amon?
Yes, I'm Mon Zaw from Myanmar. I'm also educator from the Technological University Lashu. It is situated in the northern state of Myanmar. So the weather is cool and we are very pleased to live in our town. Thank you.
Wow. So I'm starting to imagine the university itself, and just like what you mentioned, I think it's a perfect place for all the learners, and I'm pretty sure they are learning lots from two educators like you. So they're very lucky to have you. Now, for my second question, okay, let's start this time with Ms. Imon. Ms. Amon, I would like to know how did you become
Uh,
an educator, a teacher? So, can you share us your journey on becoming an educator?
okay. So I started my job in 2005 when I was 26 years old. And I became an educator because my mother is also a teacher,
Hmm?
secondary school teacher. And there are also educators in my relatives, so I think I also became a teacher. But my hobby is also teaching. I like teaching to
Mm-hmm.
be a teacher. When I was young, I remember uh, I always pretended to be a teacher when I was in primary student. So teaching is my hobby, and I love teaching.
Wow.
Yeah.
So just like you mentioned, teacher runs into your bloodline. So your mom is a teacher,
Yes.
your relatives are teacher, and then when you're still young, you enjoyed, playing as a teacher. So here you go, you're a teacher right now. So it's a good journey, Something that you wanted turns out to be you in the future. So nice journey, Ms. Amon. How about you, Ms. Momo? Me and the listeners would like to know your journey. How did you become a teacher?
Yes, I love teaching and want to share knowledge. And since I was young, I was very talkative girl. So I love speaking in front of too many people.
Wow.
And this is one of my hobby. Uh, and that I have I have so many God teachers. They inspire me. So I love to be a teacher and like to behave. Want to behave like a teacher in front of too many people and want to share knowledge and speak to many speeches.
Wow, that's nice. So, I would not say that being talkative is bad because the result is like your hobby, talking in front of people, talking to them, ends up to be a good teacher. And what I remembered, you mentioned that you were inspired by your teachers, good teachers. That's why you
Yes,
decided to be just like one of them, right?
yes. First, in my primary school childhood, um, from grade one to grade five,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to teach only one teacher, class teacher, Dr. Nyo. I love her and I inspire her, so I want to be a teacher.
Well, thanks to that teacher, okay, she produced a very amazing teacher, just like you, Miss Momo.
Yes,
So, thanks to those, we should always not forget to thank those teachers who inspired us because without them, we are not here. Just like you too, I was also inspired by those teachers and the passion in sharing the knowledge. That's why, even if I work in a telecommunications company, but still, I went back to my first love, which is teaching. So I believe we had all great journey as becoming a teacher. So very exciting. Now, for my third question, okay, I'll begin again with Ms. Momo. We all know that we are facing a very challenging situation because of the COVID-19. So I would like to know, Ms. Momo, how do you stay positive despite of this pandemic situation? How do you make your day positive? What are the things that you do? Can you share it with us?
yes. Firstly, we have busy with our routine.
Mm-hmm.
So we have no time to chat with my family and to be chatting with our relatives.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't spend too much time with our little work.
Mm-hmm.
We have to plan for tomorrow and lesson plan how to teach, and we have decided to make the better parts to contribute in our work. During this pandemic, we have too much time to spend for our own. And firstly, I like to make crochet
Wow.
crochet dress, crochet dress, and hats and shawl. Now I have time to make to fulfill my hobby, and I have too much time to spend with my little son
Mm-hmm.
and watching how he is playing and how he is behaving.
Really interesting.
So I
Okay.
did this is a good happy moment for me.
That's nice. That's nice. I love the way that you turn your day into a positive day by, first you mentioned doing your hobbies. Every time that we're doing what we love, of course, our day would turn out to be a positive day. And also, good thing is that you mentioned that you love, taking care of your son, watching him, watching how he plays, how he grows up. Because this time, you can guide him every day compared before that you need to go to the school, to the university. You'll be there most of the time and then you just went home at night, right? So the time right now is more better, right? So those are the two ways that you do to make your day positive. That's marvelous. Okay, I believe all our listeners are inspired with that because it's a very simple way of making your day right. So I love that, Ms. Momo. Now let's hear it from Ms. Amon. Ms. Amon, how do you day your or how do you turn your day into a positive thing? What are the things that you do? Can you share it with us too?
So, COVID-19 crisis has changed our daily life, right?
Yeah, definitely. It changed a lot.
I don't need to go outside. I don't have to go outside. I don't have to walk outside, or I don't have to meet with my friends and many other friends and my colleagues and also my relatives. And I have I think I have much rest time,
Mm.
but I can rest. I can spend much time on rest for a long time because
Mhm.
I'm a kind of an active person. I think I like activeness.
Mhm.
So I have been searching for the skills I have to learn during the COVID-19 crisis, and so I started learning something new, which is different from teaching. So I have started uh, learning clothes making or sewing clothes. Yes.
Nice.
So
Yeah, that's nice.
this is one of my ways to spend during the crisis. And then another way is gardening. I like gardening. And there is a small garden in front of my house, and I planted. I have grown many rose plants, and they are also blooming now.
That's
This
nice.
is advantage of COVID-19, and I also like reading books. I think I have much time to spend on reading. So you know, this is how I take advantage on COVID-19 crisis. Yes.
Amazing. I love that way of, taking advantage of the situation. And to tell you, Ms. Amon, here in the
Yes.
Philippines, a lot of, adults are also trying to plant. Okay, they are, they're buying seedlings and then they're starting it, and then once it blooms, they're gonna be collecting different kinds of plants. I also did that one, but the only plant that I have here is, I think this is a lettuce. It's just outside my window, to be honest with you. If only I can move my camera, I'm gonna be showing it to you. So I have here a lettuce and, a small cactus, okay, because I don't know, this cactus, when I saw it in the side of the road, okay, there's a person who's selling it, and then I saw the cactus. It really caught my attention, so I bought it. And I have this cactus even before COVID-19 started. And then this lettuce plant that I have this for almost, I think, 2 months. So the lettuce is not growing as the usual one, because lettuce are the ones that we usually eat. But this one, it just grows upward, okay, and then it just, the leaves are just falling aside, and then it just
Mm-hmm.
keeps on becoming long, okay, not a big one. So I'm very happy and excited to know that it's not just here in the Philippines that planting is the new trend. So that's nice. I love your ideas on turning your day into positive one right now that we're still in this COVID-19 pandemic situation. And let's go with my final question. Okay, this is the main goal of my podcast. Now, I'll start off with Ms. Iman. Ms. Iman, as a teacher,
Yes.
okay, I want to know, how do you inspire your learners? Can you share us your techniques, your approach to them? So please go ahead.
Okay. So let me give some suggestions to the learners or to the students around the world. Uh, One to I like the saying, life is special and life is very short. So in a short life, uh, you young time, I mean, you comes once in
Mm-hmm.
life. So we don't need to stop our jobs because of COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
Don't blame on this for a long time. So I have heard some young people say they are losing their ways,
Mm-hmm.
what to do during the COVID-19. But I want to inspire them. Young people are more powerful than the older people.
Mm-hmm.
So you have power, energy, effort, and mind. So we should use our effort, our capacity during a young time. So please restart your uh, routine as usual. So we have chances to learn online,
Mm-hmm.
um, any new things and new skills to learn, and we have to be ready for the post COVID-19 period. I think so. We should not rest or we should not waste our precious time by blaming on COVID-19 period, COVID-19 crisis.
All right.
Yes, so
Very
we want to inspire them like this.
nice, nice. All I can say right now, it is really nice. It's because you've mentioned that youth only happens once. So why should you waste it right now that we have the situation? You'll just stop, think of the problem, do nothing. That's not good. Well, actually, your
Yes,
suggestion is really perfect because lots of
yes,
teenagers, they are starting to
uh-huh,
become depressed because they cannot go out, they cannot do their usual ways. It's not depressing. You must find
yes,
way to improve yourself, just like what you
yes,
did and Miss Momo. Doing crochet, clothes, planting, starting to learn new ideas. That's the best way. So love that idea, Miss Amon. Now, Miss Momo, how about you? Okay, even if the two of you are working in the same university, you have your own techniques, your own ways to inspire your learners. So can you share it with all our listeners, please?
Yes, and in our education, there are many things, lifelong learning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we learn the whole life. Uh, so I didn't mention only education. We can only everything. We learn everything.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, craft, handicraft,
Yes.
making handicraft of reading book. From reading book, we can have many lessons, and we can see moral lessons. So don't stop you are teaching or learning. You can learn from something.
It's great.
Uh, you can learn something new, experience or new skill.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, at this 21st century, you have to learn so many things
Mm-hmm. It's
around
nice.
the world.
Yeah.
Uh, Now you can start on the internet. You want to learn if you want to learn. So lifelong learning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you you put in mind this saying lifelong learning. So we have to learn something new from us. And during this pandemic, you can learn something new. So that's all I want to say.
Thank you, thank you. And Ms. Momo, I also believe on that one, lifelong learning. It might be different on my my idea, but we it runs within the same track. Your lifelong learning is somehow like what I have, continuous learning, upgrading yourself. Okay, so best ways of inspiring your learners. Now, before we end this episode, okay, I'll be giving you the opportunity, okay, to talk into your native language, to invite all your colleagues, all your friends, okay. So let's start with Ms. Amon. So you have the podcast floor now. You can invite all your friends because definitely they would be listening to this one. So go ahead first, Miss Amon. You may talk in your native language. Go.
Okay. I will inform my colleagues to share their ideas on the podcast, and I also invite some uh, educators around the world to give some inspiring speeches to the learners or to the educators who are later dull or how to say who are feeling little downhearted. We need to give some inspiring words to them.
Yeah. All right. That's good. Or you may also talk in your native language if you want to, because I think it would be if you can also try to talk with them using your own language.
Yes.
All right, so I think that's good. The good ideas. Now let's go with Ms. Momo. Anything that you would like to say? I'm giving you this opportunity now. You can talk in your Myanmar language to talk to your friends, invite them. Go ahead.
ဒီ COVID-19 ကာလမှာစိတ်တက်ကြပြီးမလုပ်ရမှန်းမသိဘူးဖြစ်နေတယ်ဆိုရင်စိတ်လည်းစိတ်ညစ်ပါနဲ့ကိုယ်ဝါနာပါတဲ့အလုပ်တွေကိုလုပ်ရင်တစ်ခုခုကိုလေ့လာသင်ယူရင်းနဲ့ဒီကာလကြီးကိုဆက်တော်ကြပါစို့လို့ပြောချင်ပါတယ်
Yeah. How about you, Ms. Amon? You can also talk in your native language, please. Invite them. Inform them.
COVID-19 ဆိုတာကတတ်မဲ့အရာတစ်ခုပါကိုလူတွေဆိုတာကတက်ရှိအရာပါဒါကြောင့်မလို့တတ်မဲ့ကိုတက်ရှိရနေပြီးတော့အရှုံးမပေးသင့်ပါဘူးပေါ့နော်တက်ရှိဆိုတာကတော့တက်ရှိဆိုတာကလူဆိုတာကတော့ပါဘူးအဖြစ်ဆုံးပါပဲဒါကြောင့်မို့လို့အရှုံးမပေးရနဲ့အားလုံးကိုရင်ဆိုင်ရင်းနဲ့တက်ရှိပြီးတော့မှတို့ဖက်ကြပါစို့ပေါ့ဒီကကွာလေးကိုမနှိမ့်ကြအောင်လို့အသိကြစေအောင်လို့အလုပ်တွေလုပ်ရင်းနဲ့အချိန်ကုန်မှန်းမသိကွာအချိန်ကိုအသုံးကောင်းစွာအသုံးချကြပါစို့လို့ပြောချင်ပါတယ်
Right. Well, personally, it's a little bit challenging for me to understand that, but I suppose that we are all teachers here. Okay, the message that we usually give to everyone would be within their minds forever. Because like what you mentioned, teachers are great inspirations. Just like what Ms. Momo said a while ago, she was inspired by a teacher, and Ms. Amon living with most teachers around her. So this is a really great episode with the two of you. So from the bottom of my heart, from all the educators here in the Philippines, from my own team, we would like to say thank you and thank you once again for giving us this opportunity to share your ideas and finally to inspire other educators. All right. So Ms. Amon, Ms. Momo, thank you very much. Okay. And I hope to see you soon. Okay.
okay
All right.
Thank you
Thank
sir.
you for the opportunity to be interviewed
Oh, my pleasure. Okay. And we're really excited that finally we could have more ideas from the educators around here in Asia. Okay, so that's it for my episode. We're really impressed with these two educators from Myanmar, okay? As you've heard their journey, as you've heard their teachings and their lifelong learnings, I hope that all of you, my dear listeners, are inspired once again. So until my next episode, this is Brian again for Inspiring Educators. I'll see you in my next episode. Have a good day.